All right, hello, wine-drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 10th of July. Back from vacation, tanned, rested, and ready to get back drinking with you, our wine-drinking people. Yes, we've just got a few events this week. Tonight, we've got some American wines at Cafe Max, and we got a small turnout for this. We still have room available if anyone wants to come out and drink with me tonight. I don't know if you'll get this message in time, but tomorrow night we've got pretty much a sold-out event up at Capitol Grill in Boca Raton. But if you want to make reservations for that, give us a call. We may be able to squeeze you in for that. Looks like a fun evening and a great menu. And then next week we're back to our normal bag of tricks with, I think, 3 events on the calendar. But we've got an incredible month of July to finish things off. We've got Taste of the Nation. We got Priorat, Cafe Max, The Edge, and here in the store, 3 Priorat events. And like I said, Taste of the Nation, Miami at the Lowe's, the 25th anniversary of that event. And, of course, to end the month, our Penfolds Grange tasting. Every year we showcase Australia's greatest wine, the new release. And, well, we've got a surprise for you this year. As always, some older vintages of Grange. And I believe we've got D. Lynn Proctor coming, star of the new movie Somme. So he'll be here with us to present the wines and tell you the story of Grange. But hey, we are here to promote a tasting here at the Edge, just about a week from tonight, next Tuesday night here. And this is the first wine tasting we've ever done with Portuguese wines at the Edge. Well, Portuguese wines? What do you mean, port? Actually, Madeira is another wine that would be considered a Portuguese wine, the island off the coast of North Africa owned by the Portuguese. Most people do not know that they do make a lot of wines that are not fortified in Portugal. You know, fortified wines only came about a few hundred years ago because of the Brits and that their 100 years war with France. They needed a new source of wine, and they figured, well, you know, the wine is not getting to us as fresh as we like. It's not as close as France is. Portugal took a little longer for the wine to make the journey from Portugal by boat to England, and they found that when they added alcohol to the wine, it made the wine, well, preserved somewhat and was much better and a little heartier, a little more effective. Thus, port was created. And when most people think of wines from Portugal, they're not thinking of wines like Vinho Verde, which is a very popular white in Portugal, really light and crisp and refreshing, almost has a little spritz to it. And this is the most popular white. We're going to be showing that, of course. And then they have some very unique wines. Well, Tempranillo, the most popular grape in Spain, is known as Tinto Roriz here, but they've got Tinta Sal, Touriga Nacional. They've got all these grapes that are unique and indigenous to Portugal, and to me, incredibly interesting. I don't know a lot about Portuguese wine, but we have got the premier Portuguese company involved in South Florida, Penninsula Beverage, and we have got 8 wines for you to try. Chef Aaron Brooks is going to be putting out a few small courses. These tastings we do down here at the Edge every other Tuesday night, some of the best values in any tastings that we put on. And hey, this is a chance for you to learn about a subject that not a lot of people know anything about. And we got some incredibly interesting wines here tonight. Some DOC wines. They've copied the wine classification a little bit off of the Spanish. Well, they also have IGP, similar to an IGT wine, and then Vino Regionals. There's 11 different regions, general regions in Portugal. But come and learn a little bit about these Portuguese wines that, like I said, really pretty much unknown and one of the best portfolios of Portuguese wines in South Florida. Check it out. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.